Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams. What can I say about Wendy Williams? Oh my God, she's gone back into rehab. Wendy Williams is back into rehab, and it's gotten worse. She's had an addiction. She's been struggling addiction, alcohol and drugs addiction for so many years. She was able to quit. She's been able to quit the drugs aspect of it, like cocaine and things like that. But she's gone into alcohol. In 2018, in 2018, she had a very good fight where she was in a rehab, a sober house for 8 weeks. And then she came back on TV to talk about it. She's been very candid. She's been very, very open about it. Williams, 58, has been fighting the good fight to gain back her sobriety ever since the late 2018 and early 2019. It was revealed she experienced a relapse. Now it's gotten worse. According to page 6, she went from wine to straight-up vodka. There were in the last few weeks, in the last few months now, there have been videos of her not knowing what she was doing. There was a video of her going to knock on the entrance door of another building when her own main entrance was next door, and she came out from a cab. And I was wondering, doesn't she have PAs? Doesn't she have assistants? She got out of because there are people. She got out of a car. Her assistant should be holding her hands.
I feel like people are doing it purposely.
It's like people are doing it purposely. It's just
let her do that.
To do what? So and people are carrying all that and putting it in the news. She doesn't know where she is. And there was a time her so-called manager went somewhere with her, and she went into a shop. And then she lied down in a casket, and it was so airy, it was so scary, and it was all over. It is really, really, really scary. But Williams is reported to have checked into an unauthorized wellness facility, and is taking some time to focus on her health and wellness as she prepares for a major comeback for the next level in her career, confirmed her publicist Shawn Zanotti. But they are not doing enough good for this woman. Wendy Williams has been candid about her struggles with addiction in the past, including during a taping of the Wendy Williams Show in 2019, following a 2-month hiatus. At that time, she opened up about her decision to live at a sober house and laid out all the efforts she was taking to stay healthy. I have a struggle with cocaine in my past, she told the audience. I never went to a place to get the treatment. I don't know how. However, she explained to her audience that she now had a 24-hour sober coach and a driver who picked her up after the live tapings to escort her to all the meetings she needed to attend to stay on track. Nevertheless, Williams has found herself battling for sobriety once more, this time after a public fallout with the production company Dema Mercury, which made the decision to conclude the Wendy Williams Show 30-year run without her. Earlier this year, she also opened up to Good Morning America about the health and legal battles, which included Wells Fargo deeming her incapacitated person and requesting guardianship over her finances. Over the years, Williams has remained positive and resilient in the face of all her addictions battles. We hope she can continue to do the same and wish her all the very, very best. I wish Wendy Williams the very best. I wish her full recovery. I wish her good health. But the only thing, the thing I'm worried about is very much should be a concern, because I would have thought that she had, apart from her husband and her son, there are other family members who really should be around her right now, because I know she's mentioned her dad, her brother, and her sister. And I know her mom passed away about 2 years ago, or almost 2 years ago. So that really hit her bad. She was so close to her mom. And then her husband, who was also her manager, and her husband had a mistress who he fathered a baby daughter with. He actually divorced Williams and moved in with his mistress, and moved from New Jersey and went all the way to Florida. So he's living his life in Florida. He's got a new family, a new wife, and a new daughter. And then to top it all, her son has been on her side as well. And recently, he was accused, or there was something in the news. Sorry, there was something allegedly. There was something in the news going around that he took his mother's credit card and went somewhere to Florida or LA and spent over $100,000 and credited the money into his mom's credit card account. That aside, and there's the fourth one where her bank, Wells Fargo, has frozen her account. Not that they have taken her money, they have frozen her account because they feel that she is not in the right state of mind to be able to operate her account, because she's got a lot of people, and the fear is, and the concern from the bank, which I think it is that people around her might take advantage of her situation and use her money, and then she might be left penniless. So she's worked so hard all her life. And I think that with all the situation that is going on with Wendy Williams right now, I think that it clearly shows and tells people that her husband was her backbone and her rock. And she might have, because she said it, that Kevin has been cheating right from when she's been pregnant. So she knows that her husband her ex-husband Kelvin is a serial cheater. But I think what really broke the camel's back and never got it back together was when she found out that the mistress was actually pregnant and was going to have his baby. That's what really broke Wendy, and she went down on the spiral jungle again, because she couldn't believe her husband would go on to not have protected sex and then go on to have and father a baby, got a woman pregnant and then fathered a baby. So that's what really I think that's what caused the whole relapse, because I think she was much more in love with Kevin than Kevin was in love with her. Because when you love a woman, you don't cheat and be a serial cheater right from the day she's been pregnant. You don't do that. And then you don't go on to have unprotected sex and actually get someone pregnant and not ask her and go on to have that baby whilst you were married. So at this time point, I just wish that this lady, Wendy Williams, who's entertained us and made fun, made us happy. She's very well experienced, a good advisor. She's really brilliant in her job, and the way she was treated was so unfair. But on the other hand, I could also understand where the company is coming from, because they have investors, they have commitments, and they have people who are expecting something back. So they can't say because she's got issues, we are going to stop production, because they are paying for that airspace. It costs a lot of money. They have workers they have to pay. They really have to move on. The investors want something back, because they've put in a lot of money. They want something back. So well, I know that her show has been replaced with Cheryl, and is scheduled to start and go on TV, where we can watch it this September. But what date this September, which is this month, we don't know. So at this point, I just wish Wendy Williams a safe and happy recovery. I hope that she gets people around her who will come and help her out and support her and make sure she's loved. She's got a brother, she's got a sister, maybe her younger nieces and nephews. I don't know how close they are, but I don't think that the situation right now should be where people see Wendy Williams lying down in a coffin, or looking so weird and uncared for, things like that. I don't think it should be this way at all. But at this point in time, I would want to wish Wendy a safe and happy recovery. We're not praying for anything more or less than that. And I also send my prayers to Wendy Williams. I pray she recovers. I pray she's healed by the grace of God. Thank you very much for tuning on today to your favorite channel, Kirsty Valentine, better known as Lady K. So press that red button on the right of your screen, like, share, subscribe. Until our next video, I say love and peace.